one thing you've got to understand when stocking an aquarium is capacity. So any aquarium with any amount of filtration or any amount of maintenance that you're putting onto the aquarium, or any quality of food that you're feeding, is going to amount to a capacity, meaning that this aquarium could have X amount of fish, that aquarium could have X amount of fish. So every single system is going to have a capacity that it can actually stock, and it's quite important to try to space out your fish in reference to top, middle and bottom dwelling fish. So it's good to ensure that everyone's not in each other's way. So like for example, with an aquarium like that, you might have, for example, 2 fish that big at the top dwellers, or maybe 4 fish that big. Then for the middle you might have, say, 2 fish that big or 4 fish that big, and for the bottom you may have 2 fish that big or 4 fish that big. So if you're keeping bigger fish, you might have, say, 6 fish in the aquarium. If you have smaller fish, you may have 12 fish in the aquarium. And it's really easy to tell whether the fish are top, middle or bottom dwellers by the way they open their mouth. A top dwelling fish will sort of have an underslung mouth like that. A middle dwelling fish will have a mouth that opens like that, and a bottom dwelling fish will have a mouth that opens like that. So purely looking at the way the fish open their mouth will give you an indication of where they're likely to be swimming. And where they're swimming in the aquarium shop when you buy them isn't always a reference to where they always swim, just because they may be in a unsettled or stressful environment in the aquarium. It's a better guide to go by the way their mouth actually opens. But population, how to populate an aquarium, is something to put thought into, and know that smaller fish you're able to have more, and bigger fish you need to have less, and try to keep them out of each other's way in reference to top, middle and bottom, and just be aware of how big the fish get, because there's no point putting a few fish in there that are going to grow massive, because they're going to overpopulate the tank and stretch the capacity.